Ursa headed mid in his beautiful Alpine Ursa set, and it's super on the Razor up top, trying to contest this dual aggro lane. It's a 2v3, DC with the 2 as Resolution gets pushed back. It'll be Xiao 8 that takes the Pugna in a support role. So our predictions for how these lanes will be set up a little bit different. It's now a 3-on-3, Misery in the front lines. Who's going to find the first blood here? Misery getting low, he falls first, but they go 1 for 1 as Super goes down as well. Pudge for Razor. 7-8 now on the Razor. Of course, it is in favor of LFY, but could be a little bit worse for DC, and they still have some kill potential. Pudge should go rot level 1. He's just about to hit level 2. And then once they get hooked, things might open up here for DC just a little bit. Oh, Alk mid. Oh, my. A solo kill for the Ursa.
That is such a big kill. Not just because Alk was having a good start, but look at how much he's losing.
Back up top, though, Xiao 8. He gets initiated on Pugna, only level 2, not able to do much. They will bring him down. Razor comes in, finishes off the kill on Rubik, and it's going to go the way of LFY. Pudge does get off the suicide, minimizing their losses here, but Resolution not in the clear yet. Thunder Strike still doing some good damage. One more from the Razor, not quite as he touches the stick. He'll not survive. Very nice.
Oh, yeah,
Super.
He's
going to get turned on. Yeah, Saksa, he gets credit for that one. So in the end, it's not that bad for DC. As an option here, this is a Radiant Ward, so DDC doesn't know quite where he is. Could maybe blind hook him. Oh, he's so close. You'd think you'd be able to smell Pudge if you were really that close to him, but not quite.
Now Misery's actually in trouble. Gonna get glimpse here.
Maybe coming out.
Glimpse.
DDC can't get in range. It's such a dinky little range there indeed. Moon Meander on the run, still does not have Timber Chain, gets glimpsed back, turns to about face the other way, drops the Chakra, Kinetic Field, and now he's going to start taking some damage. End will get in range, drop some right clicks, and Super gets credit for that kill.
We were saying they have counters in lanes. They also have counters in game. Ursa likes playing against Alchemist. Razor actually doesn't mind either. Both of them have built-in counters to the Alchemist's strength. So, all bottom lane.
Here we go.
Too slow there.
Good Blade Fury. Glimpse back now. Moonmeander. No, it's Misery that gets glimpsed. Stolen stun. Sandking gets a taste of his own medicine as he's locked down. Now he stuns the other way on 2. They will bring down the Punch first. Misery forced the Timber Chain out. They can't quite get the Sandking as he blinks away. Saksa, 50 HP as he makes it out. DDC can't get in range to finish him off as he burrow strikes into the trees. TP home. He will live. It's a 1 for 2. The Alchemist died in the fray also.
Yeah, this was
on the
actually
other side of the map. Oh, wow.
Exactly. There were 2 fights going on at once. I was keeping half an eye on it. So what happened was Pugna did get the top tower, and Alchemist got... Oh, wait, we're not done yet. He's going to go in with Omni Slash. Oh, big damage.
Get DDC. Super's on the run, but a nice stun from Yao on 2. Timber saw on Resolution, getting low. Now Andy comes back in. Timber Chain away. Resolution in big trouble. The Chakram slowing down the bear, but is it going to be enough? He does have his face boots. Defensive hook from Misery keeps his buddy alive.
They're getting a lot of information right now about LFY's movements. And they're going to take advantage of it? No, they're not.
Almost find Xiao 8
saw the hook. This is big info for LFY as well. Now, the jig is up.
Find the Disruptor. Saksa goes in. DDC gets off the Static Storm Kinetic Field. Now the counter initiation. DC in a lot of trouble as they lose Rezo as well as Misery. Weeha still on the high ground. He's going to try to make it away as Yao looking to chase him down. Does have the Burrow Strike. Blink Dagger up. He connects. A stable concoction on the way. Does find a stun on 2. Big damage now coming from the Alchemist. He kills the Ursa. He will still go down. Compliments of the Plasma Field. And now the glimpse on the Saksa. DC will get cleaned up. But when you find the big kill before going down, it still hurts. That's a brutal fight. This could be a lot worse.
Disruptor is fishing here. He's
also...
If he finds Alk, this is big.
Weeha on the tree line. He goes in onto Ursa. That'll be the end of the Aegis straight away. Hook falls short from Misery on the back line. DDC getting low. But now the Aegis will bring him back up. Weeha pops the Manta style. Gets outside of the kinetic field, but now disarmed. He crept. Maybe in some trouble. His teammate's still nearby. Yao follows up, but it's not nearly enough damage with the ultimate. Weeha gets stunned, and Razor with the right clicks maybe can bring him down, but this Alk is damn tanky. They'll finish him off, but it's a big cost. Their whole team getting cleaned up. Hook from Misery does connect, and it's 5 down on the side of LFY just to kill that Alchemist. I can't believe Weeha survived so long, Sin. And they can still farm, and exactly right. Catches this rotation from LFY. And we'll see. They could still maybe take a fight. DC, who's going to get jumped? It's Moon Meander that starts it off. Forces the BKB from Super as they start to disengage, but Yao, he catches Wii. channels up the stun, drops it onto the Sand King. Super still with the BKB on. Omni Slash, the Decrep mitigates a lot of the damage, keeps Yao alive, but it just delays the inevitable. Now Soxa in deep. Razor at about half HP, drops the plasma field. It's enough to bring Soxa low for the kill. Resolution just trying to stay alive here. It's one of these long drawn-out fights. We on the backside now ready to rejoin. Resolution TP's home. EDC will not be able to stand the heat. He gets Glimmer Caved, and maybe it'll be just enough to keep him alive. Nice hook from Misery. Isolates the Ursa. DDC actually does live. A value Glimmer Cave there as he Urn charges up and tries to TP home. Meanwhile, on the other side, Timbersaw chasing him down deep into the tower. At the end, it is a 2-for-2 advantage going the way of LFY.
Like on the Pokemon. He has 2k. He has really bad mana regen though.
He
but
does.
Still, he can incast it a lot of times.
Yeah. And once he gets Guardians, that'll help a little bit. Mecha, another big mana cost item he's hanging on to. Here we go. Set up onto Razor. Will there actually be follow-up though? Doesn't look like it. Super just turns and gets aggressive. Meanwhile, on the other side, now the real fight breaks out. BKB top on the Ursa. Alchemist getting initiated on, but they'll bring down the Disruptor straight away, and Alk will not live. Misery tries to bring him to the low ground, but it won't happen, and now Pudge nice get off his suicide. That's pretty nice. It's minor, but it is something. DC trading 2-for-1 as Moon Meander now tries to make it out. And this is going to be tough. He does not have a TP. He does have the gem, but long-range stun from Yao. He's got Naganims. And they will find that kill. Omni Slash from Jug, bouncing all around, but Resolution maybe biting off more than he could chew here. Tries to spin again, does not have a TP. Soxa in deep alongside. He'll get decrept, and Jug will get stunned up by Yao and locked down. It is a full 5-man wipe. LFY trading just their position 5 disruptor for the entire team of Digital Chaos. My God.
Based carries in the fight. To have those two. So yeah, they're going to go for the Pudge. I could definitely see it on Rubik too. The only issue is the only very good steals are Burrow Strike and
Here we go.
Oh,
they
not
find
again.
Weehawk.
Nice hook though.
Expensive hook. Soxa will still die first, most likely. Omni Slash goes off of Chow 8, but he'll break up some of the damage. He'll still go 1-for-1. Pugna dies. It's another one of these spread out fights. Weehawk going in onto DDC will finish him off, and now on the bottom, they catch the Juggernaut. Resolution getting low. Yao pops the epicenter and does find the kill. Now back on the other side, it's Ursa versus Alchemist. BKB popped by the Ursa. He will at least scare back the Alch for now. Moon Meander stunned up again by Yao on the other side. It's a 2-for-3 and soon to be 2-for-4. It looks like Moon getting low, but he actually does a lot of return damage. They can't quite bring him down. We looking to reinitiate the fight. They will rendezvous, and then he backs out. Ooh. Timbersaw, he gets interrupted. Nice stun from Yao, and that will secure it as End blinks forward, gets the dash.
Oh wow, click on that Dire Ward in the middle of the jungle there. Look at its reach.
It's sneaky.
Yeah, oh, okay, well, not anymore.
They pull the plug. They TP home, but it's an interesting idea.
But they're not getting the chance.
Hook.
Oh, good hook.
It grabs EDC, but Instant Static Storm comes out. Now the real fight begins. Lotus Orb put on top of Super. Misery getting low. DDC does survive through it. They go 1-for-0. Misery, the only one dead. Tier 3 tower also fell. Barracks take a little bit of chip damage. Super does have an Aghanims now, so pushing gets a lot easier for LFY. Razor just needs to stand nearby. Yao with a long-range stun connects on Rubik. Omni Slash jumping around. It's Lotus. Oh my. That is so weird looking. Yao still gets pushed into a weird situation, and he might live. Glimmer Cape actually keeps him alive. We BKB on, trying to chase out. They get the 1 kill on Pugna. Now End trying to get in the right clicks, but Lee looking pretty strong in the front lines here. Super trying to isolate the Timber, but they're going blow for blow. Weehaw's not going to win this duel. He dies to the epicenter from Yao. Moon Meander gets the counter kill that way. It's still looking okay for DC. 3 dead on the side of the Dire. Now Super gets left behind. Resolution joining the party, getting off the right click. Soxa will pay with his life, but it keeps the Razor around. They go 3-for-4. No buybacks used. Barracks in the mid lane do stay standing. They lost 1, but they hold the melee. So only 1 defusal charge left.
That's a good point, actually. That's something we haven't really kept much of an eye on, the status on the defusals. 8 on the Jug and 1 on the Ursa. 10.
Oh no.
Flinger roll. Oh.
They see Misery. They find the stun to start it off, but they disengage. Razor goes into the high ground. The Omni Slash in the backline doing so much here. It brings down the Disruptor first. Juggernaut still going forward. Where are his teammates? So Razor gets the kill on Pudge in the backline. Another one of these fights where it's cores versus supports. Resolution on the run. Alchemist trying to focus on Super here, but he won't be able to keep his Juggernaut alive. This is a whiff team fight for DC. They've lost most of their cores. Rubik gets left behind. He'll be killed next. All this for a Disruptor. It seemed like a really good Omni Slash at first, but it broke up this fight into all of these little 1v1s. We'll see LFY go deep into Radiant territory. Both teams dropping the scans, both teams missing. Okay. The about face now, here we go. Oh, Juggernaut, he gets caught first. Resolution pops the BKB, but he gets stunned. He'll be brought down first. He does have a buyback. It's not over yet. But now the rest of DC trying to retreat. Super makes it to the high ground. Follow-up stun from Yao. They're dropping like flies as now they lose Moon Meander. Lee pops the BKB. He's on the run. This will be a tough one. He TP's out. They've got no way to interrupt it.
Clutch.
Fights that shows how pretty convincingly this game is in their favor. I mean, they're going for the win.
They're going to go
here.
They'll force the buybacks here. Yeah, good hook.
Oh, they might be able to find Chow 8. 4 staff back. Another 4 staff back.
Another
Glimmercade. He will not live. This could actually be okay for Radiant. Omni Slash bouncing all around. Timbersaw brings down the Pug as well as the Disruptor. They've already gotten the Sand King. And now it's a 4th one. Ursa falls. A godlike streak goes the way of Moon Meander.
That's with buyback gold, though.
Yep, let's take a look at the overall recap.
And they have pushed the 2 lanes that they've lost racks in. So they can actually keep the status quo where LFY, as the leading team, are kind of cornered in their base. And that means that one misstep can lead to the end of the game, and it looks like it could be happening right now. They're going on the Pug, the top for now.
Yeah, Chow 8 maybe in trouble, but 4 stabs coming out. Now the stun on the Pug River. He's got the cheese. He's also holding on to this gem. Now Super taking a lot of damage as Resolution jumps in. The Omni Slash to reset. Yao, the first casualty of this fight. Instant buyback on him. Resolution maybe in too deep, but Weehaw still with a lot of HP. LFY just taking more damage than they can handle in this. Moon, he gets stunned up. That'll be the end of the Aegis. DC could still try and reinitiate here, and now they do. They jump in. Yao, remember he's fresh off a buyback. It's a dieback. Jiawei can't heal him in time. Super low on HP. Hook not on the money. Does catch the illusion instead. Now the Glyph. It's a 4v5. Sand King cannot buy back for 100 seconds. Come back, rather. Now the barracks under siege. Chow 8 trying to slowly whittle down Weehaw, but at this point the life drain just tickles. That's one.
Instead they took the chance, and it's really coming back to bite them here. 2 racks down. DC might actually just be winning the game. 50 seconds still to go. And also, they don't want to fight without the Sand King. It's so difficult.
No
stolen life drain.
And they're not going to be able to wait. Once this tier 3 tower goes down, the bottom barracks are already exposed. Weehaw actually taking a lot of damage. He gets forced deep into the base. Pops the BKB. He's trying to make it out. Moon Meander looking to body block. Resolution BKBs as well, and they all live. Moon trying to timber chain out. Tree is on the high ground. Resolution comes back in. Have a game of chicken going on right now as both sides are still reasonably healthy. Just trying to buy time for the Sand King. He's up in about 20. LFY hanging on pretty well. Remember, still no buyback on the Ursa. He has to play so conservative here. Positioning from DC, they're keeping this Alchemist in the front line, just trying to spam out the hook. Misery, though, now having mana issues, wants to save the cheese for HP regen. And it looks like they will just back out with the Sand King respawn looming. LFY coming out of the base, though. Super, why did he go out so far? Force that does not make it to the high ground. The Omni Slash shuts him down. Pugna and Razor both fall. They do both have buybacks, but 2 more kills, getting DC 1 step closer to a victory. Oh, stun on 2, both buybacks used. Weehaw pops the BKB, they turn the other way. The Epicenter does next to nothing. Misery getting low, but he survives, compliments the Glimmercade. He will make it out. Now Ursa getting low, 4 staff, double 4 staff. They get the counter kill on Moon Meander. Super with the BKB on, comes far out of the base. They are running low on buybacks. LFY cannot die here, or this game could end. But now they're doing the big damage. They're going to turn it and kill the Alchemist. They still have a chance.
Someone's winning this game, Andrew.
Timbersaw does not have buyback here. Soxa does not make it out, but now buyback.
The Alch now.
Ready to be used by DC. Yeah, he's already bought back.
Should be the game decider here. He pops it and they get racked because he's killing it with Eye of the Storm.
It's a buff. That's anything that you can buff and then steal something else and still use it, I think, is not so bad on Rubik. There's certainly worse things. But we'll see. Glyph available here for the Dire. Slow and steady. Resolution taking a fair bit of damage. Super pops the BKB and actually charges out of the base.
That is
very
not
aggressive
happening.
Play.
They need to be very careful.
Hook falls short, right, but yeah, if they just jump on this Razor, this could be bad. Hook on the Yao. Oh no! They catch the Sand King. Now stun the other way. Razor comes in, pops the refresher. He's going to pop that second ult soon. I think BKB is starting to stack up. Misery will get finished off, but now N pops the BKB. He's getting low. Epicenter bringing Lee ever so low. They killed the Alchemist. They've also killed the Sand King though, and now Super, he's getting pretty low. This Pugnob on the high ground, he gets stunned, he can't keep life draining, but he does, he brings down Sansa. Zhao 8 is the king of the mountain right now as he does stay alive, but Super does finally fall. They knock down Zhao 8, Resolution links forward, buyback now from the Rubik. Oh, this life drain, it's really starting to hurt at this stage. He's up on the high ground again, DDC almost dies, Moonmeander can't find him, he doesn't have the detection, they bring down the Pudge, the Juggernaut getting low, but Moonmeander finds the kill on the Pugna. It is a bloodbath to the extreme, but I think LFY are the ones in a lot of trouble. The buybacks come from DC, they use all three of them. A nice glimpse back from the Disruptor, but they are out of resources to hold the barracks, and I think DC might have just done it here soon.
They're gonna run back. They're scared of this Ursa being able to kill off Moonmeander, and then he will be, well, he actually does have the buyback. It's Resolution who doesn't have one. They're re-engaging. We'll go for the racks. The question is if they can get the third lane. This is still really expensive for them, actually. They've committed a lot. It does look like they will be successful in getting Megas here. Dealing Mortis destroyed.
Yeah, still 70 seconds before
20
Razor
seconds
or
Sand King. He's the big
up.
one. N can actually win this fight if they have the Sand King stuns.
Moonmeander just trying to box them out. They get the barracks. Now in the front line, Misery gets jumped on by the Ursa. They'll find the kill there, but I think it's too little too late. The Megas do go down. Razor gets his buyback.
This game is not over at all yet.
They kill the Ursa. Now he has the buyback. Moonmeander on his way out.
Oh, whoa, what happened?
Oh, is that a glimpse? I don't know. That was weird. He pops his BKB, goes for the TP. It's going to be close, but he gets bashed. Okay. So LFY, as you said, it's Megas, but they kind of hold on.
Any sort of good start like that where they get ahead in the fight makes a big difference. And their own Sand King is 300 gold from buyback. If they get like a tier 4 and 1 kill or something like that, Yao can find himself a second life here.
Here we go. We in the front lines. He needs to be careful. He does have the buyback, but you don't want to burn it straight away. He gets off the BKB, but he's just taking too much damage. He goes down. Resolution now pops his BKB, joins the fray as Moonmeander charges forward, BKB on as well. Buyback now from the Alchemist. They do lose the tier 4 tower. Moonmeander about to lose his BKB, but the double chakra doing a fair bit of damage here as Weehaw finds a stun on one. Static from kinetic field. Can they get in to close the gap? Yao pops the epicenter. Weehaw could die back here. He's getting low, but he does get hooked. Maybe they just focus on the throne. Still a glyph. This is getting scary for LFY. BKB popped by Super. They're starting to focus the throne, but DC seem to have the reinforcements to handle this. They're trading kills now, but they lose Ursa. They lose Razor. Moonmeander just barely goes down. But creeps, they kill the throne back at Dire, and DC managed to do it. What a ridiculous finish, 71 minutes in. Digital Chaos do find the win.